September 4th, 2009. Theodore Botti, Chair, Department of English. Dear Ted, your memo of August 30th requests that we on the English faculty recommend some luckless colleague for the position of Director of Graduate Studies. You may have been surprised to find this position vacant upon your assumption of the chairship last month. If so, trust me, you will encounter many such surprises here. A quick aside, Ted. God knows what enticements were employed during the heat of summer to persuade you, a sociologist, to accept the position of chair in a department not your own, an academic unit whose reputation for eccentricity and discord has inspired the upper echelon to punish us by withholding favors as if from a 6-year-old at a birthday party. No raises or research funds for you, you ungovernable rascals, and no fudge before dinner. Perhaps, as the subject of a sociological study, you will find the problem of our dwindling status intriguing. To the matter at hand. Though English has traditionally been a largish department, you will find there are very few viable candidates capable of assuming the mantle of DGS. In fact, if I were a betting man, I'd wager that only 10% of the English instruction list will answer your call for nominations. Why? First, because more than a third of our faculty now consists of temporary adjunct instructors who creep into the building under cover of darkness to teach their graveyard shifts of freshman comp. They are not eligible to vote or to serve. Second, because the remaining 2/3 of the faculty, bearing the scars of disenfranchisement and long-term abuse, are busy tending to personal grudges like scraps of carrion on which they gnaw in the gloom of their offices. Long story short, your options aren't pretty. After subtracting the names of those who are on leave or close to retirement and those already serving in the killing fields of administration, you will probably be forced to choose between Franklin Cantrell. No. Spend 5 consecutive minutes with him, and you will understand why. Jennifer Brown Wilson, a whipping girl for the theory faction, already terrorized, she will decline. Albert Tyne. Under no circumstances should you enter his office without several days' warning. More on this later. Donna Lovejoy, poor overworked creature, I hereby nominate her, anonymously please, with this letter, and me. You'll soon find that I make myself unpleasant enough to be safe from nomination. Enfin, Lovejoy will sag under this additional burden, but she will perform. Ted, in your memo, you referred briefly also to the need for faculty forbearance during what we were initially told would be the remodeling of the second floor for the benefit of our colleagues in the economics department. Under whose aegis was it decided that economics and English should share a building? Were criteria other than the alphabet considered? I'm not sure that you noticed, but the econ faculty were, in early August, evacuated from the building, as if they'd been notified, sotto voce, of an oncoming plague. Not so the faculty in English. With the exception of a few individuals both fleet of foot and quick-witted enough to claim status as asthmatics, we have been left behind, almost biblically, expected to begin our classes and meet with students while bulldozers snarl at the door. Yesterday afternoon, during my multicultural American literature class, I watched a wrecking ball swinging like a hypnotist's watch just past the window. While I am relieved to know that the economists, delicate creatures, have been safely installed in a wing of the new geology building where their physical comfort and aesthetic needs can be addressed, those of us who remain as castaways here in Willard Hall risk not only deafness but mutation. As of next week, we have been instructed to keep our windows tightly closed due to particulate matter. But my office window, here's the amusing part, Ted, no longer shuts. One theory here. The deanery is annoyed with our requests for parity and, weary of waiting for us to retire, has decided to kill us. Let the academic year begin. Cordially, and with a hearty welcome to the madhouse, J.